Welcome guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you a way to make a really fun roller coaster in Minecraft. So let's get started. The first items that I would recommend using is some rails, powered rails, and don't worry about the stuff in my inventory. I don't actually need those rails. A minecart, poisonous potato powered minecart. I wonder what that does. We'll check that out in a second. That was something that I forgot to show off in the first video. And some redstone blocks and some oak planks, or just planks in general. I don't know which ones you'd prefer using. Oh, this is cool. Poisonous potato powered minecart. I love this. I could drive this around for literally forever. Okay. And let's say you're filming something like me. I would actually recommend using a slow falling potion and an elytra, or elytra, however you say it. Okay. You also might want a button and maybe some glowstone. But in this case, oops. In this case, I'm going to time set to day. Oops. Okay, so this goes here, and then I need, oh, my beautiful crown. I need a normal rail, and then about every 8 blocks you're gonna want to break 1 block down, and then you can place down your redstone block. And then I recommend pillaring up like maybe about 10 blocks. And then you can make a turn like this. And then it comes down here like this. And then it'll go up, 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 down, down, and you basically get the point. And then from here we use a rail, and then a rail like this, and then we bring it around. Oh. And then we can make our rail come down. Now, go watch Skip the Tutorials video if you want a bigger roller coaster. I'm just showing off the smaller kind that in a Minecraft event that I did with some other YouTubers. I didn't actually record because I wasn't a YouTuber at the time. So I showed this off. It was kind of like a talent show that I did with some of my other friends. Some of my other friends online and in the real world. And then I would recommend making it go around like the starting point, so that when we get in, it's going to look something like this. So for smaller roller coasters, minecarts being slower does actually kind of help, because it gives the people on the track time to enjoy the scenery And what you can do here is, right now, I'm going to get an oak sapling. And we might actually try out the pale oak sapling later. And we can grow a little tree. So with my younger sister, we would create these worlds, and we would make these train tracks that would just go for like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of blocks. One of them that took us a little over a year to make, it went over 2 million blocks, and I think that's probably one of my greatest Minecraft accomplishments. And if you want to try to beat my record, please tell me in the comments if you have. But I only read your comments if you're a subscriber. So over here, I'm gonna make it wind around, and then what I like to do is you bring it up, and then you bring it up a good little ways, and then you bring it around like this, and then watch this. This is the cool part. Then what you can do is you make it drop down all the way to the bottom. Pretty sure that's the front. There we go. Okay, that should work. And then we can bring it along like this, and then watch this. And then we can bring it up again, and watch this. This is the fun part. And then we can make it come around like this, up a little more. And then it'll drop us right back off at the start. So this is fun if you're just in like a small little survival world, nothing big. Like nothing. If you don't want it to take up like a ton of time, but you still want it to be interesting, then I would highly recommend this. And watch this. We haven't even gotten to the best part yet. So I'm actually going to show off what it looks like at the end of the video. And then we're actually just going to make this a normal rail. Okay, so it'll plop you back right back at the start. Donk. And that's what it looks like right now. I'm actually gonna put this back there. That should, yep, there. That's aligned. And this is, wait, oh, okay. There goes the minecart, and we can watch it on the roller coaster that I built. Oops. I missed like a whole section. Ooh, I barely finished that. Okay, so then the minecart should, yep. Oops. Oh, yeah, that was the right rail. See, for some reason I thought it was going to fall onto this rail because of my perspective. And then you can bone meal it to make it look nice. And then, after that, what I like doing So what you can do is so you should be, so sometimes this is optional, but what you can do is, if you don't want your minecart to go on an infinite loop, there we go. If you don't want it to go on an infinite loop, I recommend building it somewhat like this. And then down. And then like this. And then, so the minecart will continue, but you won't. Watch. Boom, boom. And then one right here, a redstone block right here. And then boom, boom, boom. Right here. And up the staircase. Up the staircase we go. Up, 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 up. See, I would recommend using oak, just because it looks nice. And then you can make it plop right down to somewhere else on the track. So it would actually need to go this way, right here, do, and place, plop, 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 up the staircase. And then we place one here. Watch this. Oop, the witch is in the minecart. And we're all done. See? The witch is like you. It gets kicked off, and then the minecart keeps on going. And it'll just continue the same loop. That's all for today's video. Thanks you guys for supporting my content. It really means a lot. Yes, if you look, let's actually put a pig in the minecart. You know what? We'll put a llama, because my picture is actually a rainbow llama. Nice. Yay, llama. Okay. Llama, you go there. Aha! There we go. The llama's in a minecart. Yeah. Well, that's all for today's video. See ya. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what this timer is, so I set the timer to the max, and then it might go off while I'm recording. I don't know. Well, see you in the next video. Bye.